Hello and welcome. My name is Dan and I'm part of the Future Ready team here at Make Happen. Today's session will focus on how to choose a university course and a university. Make Happen is the Essex-based part of the Uni Connect programme. Future Ready is a programme within Make Happen made up of 3 events, activities and workshops designed for students in FE colleges across Essex. Our aim is to support young people in making the best decisions and taking steps towards your future. With over 100 universities within the UK and even more courses, it can be really difficult and confusing trying to narrow down the perfect course and university for you. Today, we will try and give you the best advice on how to do this, whilst also giving you some hints and tips along the way. When deciding on your course and university, it's important to choose your course first. This is because not all universities will provide your desired course. When choosing a course, there are some things you may have to take into consideration. If you have a career in mind, ask yourself, does my career require a specific degree? For example, if you wanted to become a sports physiotherapist, you would have to complete a sports therapy degree. However, if you don't have a career in mind, don't worry. You can consider choosing this subject that you really enjoyed at school and/or college. Degree courses can take multiple years to complete, so it's really important that you are choosing a course that you enjoy and are fully engaged in. Remember, not all degrees have to relate to your future career. Employers will acknowledge the fact that you have studied at a much higher level. When choosing a course, it's really important to research and investigate the course content. 2 different universities may have the same course title but different topics within the study. For example, a history degree at University 1 may focus on British history, whereas a history degree at University 2 may focus on American history. As well as researching into the course content of a degree, there is also some other important considerations. How long is the degree going to last for? Normally, degrees run a minimum of 3 academic years, but this can increase depending on the subject that you are studying. Would you like to study abroad for a period of time throughout your degree? Or would you like to begin a placement year for additional experience? Or would you prefer a more practical element to your degree, instead of being solely classroom based? Once you have narrowed down your course choices, then you should begin to consider where you would like to study. When choosing your university, there are some important factors to consider. Do you want to live at home and commute every day? This would mean choosing universities that are local to you. Would you like to live away from home, but close enough for a short journey home at weekends or for special occasions or in the case of an emergency? This would mean choosing university maybe in the southeast of the country or surrounding areas. Alternatively, if you're looking at university further than this, that's fine too. But remember, it may cost more and take longer to get home. It is also really important to decide on the type of university you want to attend. The 2 main types of universities are campus-based universities and city-based universities. Now we are going to take a look at the differences between each of them and consider the pros and cons for both. The image you can see here is the University of Essex, which is a campus university. This is because everything is set within the same location. For example, here is the accommodation, here is the library, here is student services and IT support. Here we have the gym, sports centres and sports facilities. We have bars, restaurants, shops and classrooms. Wivenhoe House, which is used for hospitality students. and finally, on-campus parking. Studying at a campus university has a range of pros and cons. The pros of this can be the following. Your studies will be close to your accommodation. You can eat, sleep, learn and exercise all in the same place. You can find a job and be able to work on campus. There are multiple social events on campus too. Everything is within walking distance. And there's very much a university feel within the campus atmosphere. However, there are also some cons too by studying at a campus university. These can include potential less work experience opportunities, potentially living further away from the wider population due to living on campus, and limited access to shops, restaurants and other social events in the surrounding areas. The image you can see now is King's College London, based in central London. This is a city university, due to it being based in a major city. Two of the biggest differences between a campus and a city university is the use of multiple campuses, as seen on the map here, and also the potential distances between accommodation. The red pointers on the map shown here show student accommodation in the surrounding area. This means there may be a reasonable amount of travel before you can get to your lectures and your seminars. Just like campus universities, there are many pros and cons which we will take a look at now. The pros can include: you're amongst the city atmosphere, more employment and work experience opportunities, more accommodation options, wider social events and tourist attractions, and a larger variety of bars, restaurants and cafes. Just like campus universities, there are many pros and cons. Now we will have a look at some of the cons. Potentially large distances to university and study areas, potentially higher prices, accommodation, events and social events. It could potentially be easier to get lost, and your peers and classmates may be located in different areas of the city. So, to conclude this slide, this is what you can do now to get yourself prepared. First of all, consider and research what you would like to study. This can be based on your career choice or a subject that you thoroughly enjoyed and want to study further. Secondly, consider how close or far away you want to study. Think about distance, timing and money when considering this. After this, then you consider your university type. Would you prefer to live on campus or would you prefer to live in a city? Refer back to the pros and cons to support you when making this decision. Finally, and where possible in the future, begin to book and visit open days. This is the best way to give you an insight into what a university feels like and what university will suit you. Thank you for watching, and I hope this presentation will help decide on narrowing down your university course and your university.